Hello everyone! Today we are looking at Epic Journey's coloring book, Other Worlds, Icons of Fantasy, illustrated by Jeff Easley, Larry Elmore, Dana Knutson? Sorry for the hack job of your name, Dana. And Mark A. Nelson. Each is a respected fantasy artist who have worked in everything from TSR, Wizards of the Coast, FASA, Marvel, DC Comics, Lucasfilms, D&D, wow! Just to name a very, very small subset. Really, these guys are uber talented and show up pretty much every fantasy realm. Go check them out. The book is separated into 4 stories, each written and illustrated by a different artist. There's Jeff Easley's Aurora Fairyland Odyssey, Larry Elmore's Ivana the Enchantress, and Dana Knutson's Return of the Queen. I personally dove into Mark Nelson's story called Happy Trails. It's a tale about a wizard named Wally and his friends, a badger and a raven. They go on adventures and partake in a little traveling theater. What can I say? I love a good puppet show. I was incredibly stoked to start this project. I got my pencil roll, my sharpener, and I'm ready to go. But be warned, these coloring books are not for the faint of heart. They are detailed. What I thought would take me 15 minutes ended up taking a few hours and some massive hand cramps. Ugh, I need to do more hand stretching next time. Anyway, if you are an artistic perfectionist, a color filler-inner, applier of color, anyway, get ready to spend some serious time on these pages. You will be coloring wood grain, individual popcorn kernels, dragon scales, stains on the hems of robes, tapestries, and that's just on one page. If you are more casual or have a young, inspiring color connoisseur, color pencil pusher, czar of the colors, seriously, what is the name of this job? Anyway, your little Van Gogh may have a hard time completing the page or figuring out where one color stops and another starts. It's not uncommon for the images to be more fluid than a typical coloring book. Not everything is outlined, and some lines are just missing between objects. It's not impossible, but just be emotionally prepared. Once you get past the fact that this will take more than 5 seconds, it's really fun. The pictures are obviously well thought out, immersive, and just plain fun. I really loved it, and I can't wait to start the next one. I've got my eyes on a genie hoarding some treasure. Ooh, maybe I'll pull out my gold marker for that one. Shiny. But to be a negative Nancy for a second, I will say that this book is more focused on the art rather than the stories themselves. They're fine, but they're nothing really to rave about. I'm not a child, so it's hard to say if I personally would become emotionally attached to Ivana and her enchanting, but my nephew seemed to be just as captivated with it as any other children's book, so who am I to say? Anyway, regardless if this will win a Newbery or not, I do highly recommend it. Epic Journey's coloring book, Other Worlds, Icons of Fantasy, is a must-have for your fantasy collection. Thanks for listening, and happy coloring!